Smacking, cracking, and watching. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. Ray Donovan, Season 5, Episode 6. This episode is called Shelley Duvall. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. What a good episode. This episode picks up right at that point of impact when the 300 collided. Pow! Big old accident. Big nasty accident. She's dead. Parks his car right in the ultimate no parking zone in front of fire department. You know dang on well that is never in front of a fire hydrant, never in front of a station. Are you crazy? I'm saying to myself majority of the episode, no, why would you do such a thing? And then you're sitting across the street. I really didn't understand it until it happened. So the Lorenzo, the Mercedes is towed away. And then we have a flashback and the drop top is towed away. I'm saying to myself, what does this mean? It takes a breakdown to be fixed. Even the fixer has to be fixed at some point. You can plan all you want, but the unexpected will occur. Question for you guys. Did the ice rink break the ice? This episode was cool because we got to see how the kids, Bridget and Connor, how they reacted to the news of their mother getting sick. The parallel between the two kids was a little bit crazy because it was stay and go, cry and cuss, push-ups for pain. I mean, Connor's a freaking PT legend. No wonder he went to the military school. Get a man that credit. He was getting it. Wide, short, diamond. He was killing them. When he punched Ray, and Ray didn't throw that boy on the floor, on the bed, against the wall. He just ate it like he knew that was how his son was reacting to pain. The way that scene ended with the son in his father's arms. Oh, drop a comment below. How do you guys feel at that point? So the fact that we bumped into the lady who was in remission, is it safe to say that they killed Abby? Somebody in the family killed Abby. Abby didn't leave out the world just because of the sickness. Terry? Is Terry the one? Is Terry the reason why they have the Shining reference? If he went crazy towards his family, who's to say that Terry isn't the one? Because at first I thought Ray. Wouldn't it be crazy if Mickey's still in the trunk and he freezes? I mean, it's a lot that could happen. Moving forward, can we talk about Susan Sarandon? Can we talk about her? No money. No Oscar. He's dead. He's alone, hanging. And I'm saying to myself at this point, as soon as we were in that room, I said, did Susan Sarandon do this? Did she? Is she capable of such a thing? What do you guys think? Drop a comment below. Because why? 4 Oscars right above her head in her office. It was too much. It was too much. And Ray was like, dang, she's capable of doing anything. Before we completely dive in on her, let's talk about Uncle Terry. We are all rooting for Terry. We are all happy about his health condition, how he's doing better. But I feel like for the first 7 episodes, they are going to want us to be Team Terry. And you know what's going to happen? When that finale comes, we're going to find out he did something so foul, so nasty, so shocking that we're not going to be Team Terry anymore. I'm telling you, I think he did something crazy. And yeah, I'll throw it in there too. He said I killed her to Bridget. What does that mean? What did he do exactly? We don't know yet. We don't know what's going to happen in that confessional. My favorite shot of this whole episode was them being in the church, seeing the pews, the confessional, the older lady coming out in all black, kind of sort of looking at them. And let's not forget the fact that they did have a brown paper bag with some liquor in the sanctuary. Wow, what a scene. And the steps going up, hearing the bells. You gotta admit it was a dope scene. My second favorite shot of this episode would have to deal with the double trunk action this episode. Man, we got Mickey in the trunk. We got homegirl from the office in the trunk. handling business, slaying the dragon. She is so, they better not ever cross her. Don't ever cross her. She knows too much, does too much. She is dope. I love this character. Who else was in the trunk, y'all? Gangster Granddaddy Mickey in the trunk, spying on Avi, getting caught. This is too much. Just getting shot. He bullet flying through the trunk. I said, oh no. And he's watching the whole thing through a shotgun round, I think it was. Too freaking much, but I loved it. Where's he going? Who took him? The DEA stopped the whole situation. Look, I wasn't ready. Great scene. In the middle of a shootout. Did you guys expect that? I think not. I love too at the end how we got to revisit the same flashback, which I feel at this point we will see this reoccurring throughout the rest of season 5. It's just going to keep replaying on how that scene occurred and how, I don't know, I feel like when that same night something else happened. Maybe that was the night that she said forget it all. If she hurt herself, which I feel like that's the night that he might have went on the walk, did something, but something happened to Abby. Maybe she saw it. Maybe Abby went outside and she knew what he was doing. It's a whole lot that could pop up, you know? Because she's not the type that would just be chill with stuff. You know, she's a hard-headed girl. So, who knows? What do y'all think? Drop a comment below. You know what? Soon as Abby had a moment away from her health battle, a moment to just be in an activity of fun, something to take her mind away from the reality of the harsh things that's in her immediate path. You know, the side effects happen. They kick in and it knocks her back into reality. And it just hurts. She said something powerful. It's going to get worse before it gets worse. My goodness. Didn't that hurt? Didn't that hurt when you guys watched that? Didn't that not punch you in the face? Just as bad as that boy hitting Ray. Pow. Let's talk about this car situation. The car gets towed. It goes to the parking garage. Homegirl pops the trunk and I said, what in the world? She gets out, retrieves that file box, that evidence box of who knows what was in it at that point. Mind you, she had the crowbar. Smart, calculated move. I love it. She retrieves the box out of the 300. Ray's coming to pick her up. They pull around a couple blocks away. It's now morning time. Dope scene. Very good. Bunchy went to jail and I'm trying to figure out how, because was that guy not drunk at the bar when he supposedly arrested him? How does that work? That whole situation is pretty confusing to me. Now let's talk about this whole Shelley Duvall situation. Jack Nicholson and Shelley Duvall in this movie called The Shining. It's kind of the point where you put 2 and 2 together. We know that the director is screwing over the star. Homeboy messing over Natalie. Do you guys think George is weird? Because I do. When Susan Sarandon called Ray a good Irish Catholic boy, did you guys also get the vibe that Ray wanted to backhand her? Or was that just me? Drop a comment below. She wants him. Why does she want him? You know why. Drop them comments, y'all. Susan Sarandon did her thing. The legend. When she went in that box and pulled that dress out and talked about the button and snatched the button off, I was like, this is me watching that scene all in my chest, because I had flashbacks of Feud that was on FX when her and Joan, when they went at it. I love it. Ray at that point was like, no thank you, I'm out, take my whiskey, leave. No words needed to be said. I love it. Susan Sarandon left there mourning, giving such good acting, drama, and I love it. What do you guys think about the hospital scene? Smoking weed inside the hospital, nobody caring about, you know, this particular wing. This guy's still trying to, Smitty, I forgot his name. What's his name, Smitty? The dude who plays the guy on Quantico. It was funny. It was stupid. Bridget and him, their relationship, I hope it comes to play and it makes more sense later on, because right now it doesn't. Y'all know how we do it. .6. Until the next time.